right, so Keith, McCormick Performance Fitness, we're going over some exercises of the day. We talked about squat, then we worked on our plank. Now we're going to flip over from our plank or bridge, and or I'm sorry, plank, and we're going to do a bridge. This is specifically a glute hip bridge. So I'm going to be working on extension through the hips, and also strengthening my lower back, and really just overall core. But this is primarily going to be driving hip extension by engaging my glutes. So once again, we're out here on the beach, not necessarily the flattest terrain out there. Sorry, I think I just jumped out of the frame. So I'm just going to go right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bridge up into a glute hip bridge. Basic exercise, really good for your lower back. So we're just going to kind of go over some points of performance. Lady knows all about this. All right, so I'm going to come over here just a little bit, Jamie. And as you can see, it's kind of a slope here, but that's okay. All right, so what I want to do is I'm going to get my feet about hip width apart. I'm going to walk them back towards my butt a bit. My arms are going to be about 45 degrees out from my torso. And what I'm going to do is I'm primarily going to drive through my heels, but really kind of the ball of my foot, and I'm coming straight up into this bridge position. And what I'm trying to do is create a straight line from my chest out through my knees. So as I pop up, I want to get a straight line, and I'm squeezing my glutes to drive this hip extension. So belly button is going to be drawn in, core is engaged, and I'm pushing through. Now what we don't want is we don't necessarily want a really overextended lower back, and I don't necessarily want to be sagging because I don't really feel any kind of engagement if I'm just sagging like this. So I want to kind of find that where I can keep my lower back neutral, but I want to feel these glutes firing. Those need to be tight. I don't necessarily want to feel anything tight in the hamstring because I want my glutes driving this hip extension. All right, so glute hip bridge. Remember, don't crank up so much that you're in this really overextended position. It's not comfortable. It's not what you're looking for. We want to strengthen our lower back, but really we want to re-engage these big muscles on the back side of our body that typically sometimes have a chance to become inhibited or fall asleep just because we sit on our butt so much, literally. All right, once again, beautiful day. That's our third basic exercise, glute hip bridge, a bridging exercise. And there's definitely more variations we can talk about, but that's basic. Work on the glute hip bridge. Adios.